was a young man. He had a show. You ask him questions. You can tell he wanted to know. That's right.
Welcome to Ask the Funk Master. I am the Funk Master, and I'm bringing the funk. So I suppose you've all been wondering where I've been.
Oh yes, we've been oh so worried.
Okay, I'm not going to give you any lines if you can't do better than that.
Well, I can't be convincing if I really don't care.
Actually, that's what acting is.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
How'd you know that?
I have experience.
What, being a donkey and a postman?
Look, those are demanding roles, and I got great reviews.
Oh yes, I remember reading an article in the Chicago Sun-Times written by your mum.
We just say the line again,
No.
please? Well, for those of you that are wondering, the camera was running for some of it, so take a look.
You are a toy!
I'm going to inspect what this is over here. It's the best pumpkin award.
This one on the left here looks like an old man who lost his teeth but still has an evil grin.
Sporting a Razorbacks. Looks like an animal hanging in a tree.
What do you think?
You're a regular James Hetfield.
It's an owl.
How about some bad English? You know bad English?
You don't understand Latin, okay?
Ooh, ooh. This is a very long, steep. And is that a spider? Woo! So this is the top. That's west-ish. That is north. A Starbucks in Lufkin, Texas, somewhere in Houston. We got lost at Petit Jean and we had to build ourselves a bridge across the river. Woo. Oh! Coming back around. Ooh. 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 Woo.
So as you can see, you didn't miss a whole lot. One thing left worth mentioning though is that I did take a trip last month to the nation of Procrasta. It's a very touristy, very pleasant place. I've been there many times. Although this time I didn't get around to doing a whole lot, so I didn't film it. But anyway, it's time for another installment of As many of you know, this past Sunday was the Oscars. I don't normally watch, but I do try to get out and see the ones that are nominated, especially ones for Best Picture. But this year, there were 9 nominated, and I saw 2. Now say what you will about the Oscars, but many of the voters are actual actors and filmmakers that know what a good movie looks like. This year's winner was The Artist, which is a silent film about a silent film actor. Now I know what you're saying.
How did you sit through an hour and a half of complete silence?
Well, that's just a plain misconception. Because even silent films back in the day had music, that just didn't have dialogue. And even without it, this film is very engaging. It's not clunky, it doesn't feel out of date in any way. You don't have to be 90 to enjoy it. Another pick which was not considered for Best Picture but did get a nomination for Best Supporting Actor was Beginners. In this movie, Ewan McGregor plays a guy who's looking back on memories of his father who came out to him when he was 75. This movie is actually loosely based on the writer-director who had a similar life experience. And Christopher Plummer, who plays the father, was the one that got the award for Best Supporting Actor. My third pick today is 50-50. Stars Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and he plays a guy that learns he has cancer and finds out his odds of surviving are 50-50. I like the movie because the emotions seem pretty realistic to me. I've never had cancer, but I would say that if I were to, I would feel pretty close to how he feels. Now, this movie was overlooked by the Academy, but, you know, it's not preschool t-ball. We can't give everybody a trophy. If I had been a voter, though, I wouldn't have had any problem with adding one more to the list because they already had 9. I mean, what's one more? Hang on, I've got one. Oh yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I saw an amazing movie recently which was superbly acted and the casting was spot on. I mean, I can't imagine anyone else that could have been more perfect for these roles. Especially the leading lady. You know, I've always quite fancied her, actually. I've seen her in all of her movies.
What is it?
Oh, sorry. It's The Muppets. And it won the Oscar for Best Original Song.
Me too.
Would you look at that? That's quite handsome, that is. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it. Anyway, question for today comes from Eric. And it says, is Folgers in your cup truly the best part of waking up? And if it is not, what is and why do most people think it's Folgers?
Thanks for the question, Eric. So I'll start with the first part. Is Folgers in your cup truly the best part of waking up? Well, no. I would have to say, just maybe to answer the whole question all at once, I hate waking up. I'm terrible at it. I've never been good at it. I've never been able to do it without people having to help me. I've had people threaten to make large, one of those machines that, you know, like the marble will roll across and will hit the boot, and the boot will fall in the water, and the water will splash over, and the fish will swim around and hit the mechanism that throws the blinds up, and the light goes through the crystal and it burns a hole in the flour bag, and the flour falls on me, and then I have flour all over my face, and it wakes me up. Yeah. Actually, I don't. That's kind of weird, though. I've never. Okay, I'm getting off subject, but yeah, I don't like waking up at all. But I guess if I were to have to get up, the best part of waking up is standing up. And it's such a hard thing. It's like, it's an accomplishment. Whenever my feet are on the floor and I stand up for more than 5 seconds, because I've stood up for 3 seconds in the amount of time it takes to stand up and cross the room and turn off the alarm and go back to bed. I'm pretty good at that. But if I stand up for more than 5 seconds, you know, then I have really accomplished something that day. So the best part of waking up is standing up. The second part is, why do most people think it's Folgers? That's the best part of waking up. Well, it's just because they don't know. I mean, you know, it's all about the government, man. We got to put money in our education system so they know this kind of stuff. People don't know who George Washington was, or what Mitt Romney's real name is, or the fact that Folgers is not the best kind of coffee out there. They just think that because it rhymes, and Folgers doesn't even rhyme with anything in the rest of the jingle. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. See, but it has like a kind of a nice, you know, because like Maxwell House is going to try it, but the best part of waking up is Maxwell House in your cup. So you can't do that, no. But you could do Starbucks. See, Starbucks should have got a handle on that before Folgers did. You know, it's just a man. It's just a man trying to bring you down. You know, it's no Democrat, Republican, anything like that. It's just you know, you got to stand up and fight. You got to teach your children right. I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah, Folgers is good. Yeah, I'd say it's the second best part of waking up. You know, next to me standing up. Yeah, you know, I'll have Starbucks, but Folgers is cheaper, so I can buy a lot more of that. So, you know, I like coffee. Well, thanks again for coming out. We're looking forward to a lot of great things happening this season, and we just want to make sure that you keep tuned in, tell your friends about it. Make sure you like down there, and you subscribe up there. I'm probably pointing the wrong way. It's either one. It's on the top somewhere is a subscribe, and on the bottom somewhere is a like, and then below that is a place for you to comment and tell me what you think about the show. Give me questions. Give me video responses for viewers' requests. And you know, I think things are going to be pretty good. So until then, I'll catch you on the flip. So you're a big Amy Adams fan, huh?
Who's that?
She's the lead. You said you saw all her movies.
The lead? Oh, no, I was talking about Miss Piggy. The lovely Miss Piggy.
You mean you have a crush on Miss Piggy?
As a matter of fact, I do. So do you, mate.
It's true.